What's going on, man? Today I want to go over the easiest way for a newbie to get laid. Okay, so if you're new at meeting women, if you're new at building attraction, maybe you're a virgin, maybe you're divorced and you're just finally getting back into the scene. Either way, I have a full plan for you and I'm really excited about it. So let's just hop into it right now. Okay, before we hop in, I want to give you a little bit of a hack. Okay, there's a great hack that you can use so it's easier for her to come back to your place, whether it be after a date or maybe even meeting her for the first time. You see, women, they don't want to feel slutty, they don't want to be slut shamed. So they want to feel like sex just kind of happened. She doesn't want to be the person feeling assertive or in the masculine role trying to get it. It does not make her feel good. So it's always best to have some sort of reason for her to come back to your place. So here's a few examples that you could do, right? Vinyl player. So I know for myself, I have an awesome vinyl player setup. And so that could be a good reason. Be like, hey, I have like a whole vinyl jukebox at my place. You can come back. Okay, maybe it's not a jukebox, but I have about 200 records. You can pick anything you want. We can listen to some music or any other form of music. Or you can say, come back to my place. We'll have some wine or a nightcap. Or maybe there's something unique at your place, i.e. an aquarium. I know most people don't have that. I'm not telling you to get that, but that is just one idea there, right? If you have this awesome, fun aquarium or something cool at your place, have that as a reason for her to come back. It's very simple. And it makes it super easy because there's just a reason and you just have to state it. Now, if you don't have anything special, your place is pretty bland and average, then you can always fall back on, hey, let's do a nightcap. Let's have some wine. And if you don't drink alcohol, then you can always fall back on, hey, let's have a couple sodas at my place. It will be like we're kids again. So now you always have a reason. There should be no reason that you can't try. This makes it so she doesn't put up her anti-slut defense because she doesn't want to feel like a slut. So a little hack for you to use, okay? Now let's go to the plan. You need to increase the amount of women that you talk to. Most men don't talk to enough women. So that means you're either not swiping on enough women on your dating app, you're not spending enough time swiping, or you're not going out there and you're not talking to women enough at all. So you're not making conversation. You're not doing any kind of approaches. And it doesn't matter if are the most attractive person in the world. It doesn't matter if you're super rich or you're not. It doesn't matter who you are. You have to be talking to more women. You have to understand, at this point of the game, women are the gatekeepers of sex. Men are the gatekeepers of marriage. So there's going to be a lot of pursuing, and I say keyword pursuing, not the word chasing. There's going to be a lot of pursuing that needs to be done. So that means that you're going to have to talk to more women to increase the chances of finding someone that you're attracted to and one that can become attracted to you. Speaking of attraction, let's talk about flirting. So now we're starting off with step one. We're going out there. We're talking to a lot of women. We're doing a lot of swiping. Then in order to build attraction, you have to master the art of flirting. So I want you to learn flirting. And there's a few ways you could do that. One, you could just look up some flirting tips on my YouTube channel. Or if you want to get a master's degree in flirting, you can get my course called Hooked. You can get that at getherhooked.com. Or if you want your doctorate in flirting, well, we'll get to that in just a little bit, but learn one type of flirtation. So I'll give you one example is teasing. It's my favorite way of flirting. Teasing her, calling her a name, something like that. We take one technique and we use that in every single interaction one time. That's why I said here, flirt once in every interaction, because I want you to get into the habit of always flirting so you never end up in the friend zone. I always say it is better to be rejected by 100 women than save yourself from rejection and never know. So make sure that you're incorporating the flirting. Please, please. I'm begging you, only because I know that's the way that you're going to get results, okay? So let's recap real quick. We're increasing the amount of women that we talk to. We're learning flirting. We're practicing it once in every single interaction. Now, I did mention if you need help with flirting, we do a coaching program. You can go to tripadvicecoaching.com. By the way, there's a lot more to talk about, but I thought I'd always just mention this because we are experts in flirting and we can help you and we want to save you a lot of time. And what's really cool is you can see a couple of very, very recent text messages that my coaches got from their clients. So look at the one on the left. Got a call this morning for sex, did the deed, and it was super hot. I left and she called me back like 30 minutes later and said it was the best sex she has had in a very long time. I'm taking your advice and having her initiate contact. So that's one result from one client. Here's another client on the right. Just finished up with a great first date. The stuff we went over on Wednesday was magic. Ended with multiple kisses. Quite nice too. Thanks, man. So those are the results that you can expect to see and more if you join our coaching program where you can get one-on-one coaching with a coach here at TripAdvice. Okay, let's go to the next part of the program. So you have to make a plan and make a decision. So what does this mean? This means that you can't just let this happen to you. You have to be more deliberate with the actions that you're taking to meet more women and to have more interactions and to be flirting, but also to be getting to the point where you can what? Use this hack. A lot of guys will just go out there and kind of hope for the best. That's not what you want to do. So you need to have a plan and make a decision. You need to have a plan of how often are you going out this week? What apps are you on? What work are you putting into getting the best pictures for your dating app? What work are you putting in to go out and to talk to women and flirt? And then that's the macro. The micro is when you're talking to women, do you have a plan of what to say when you want to bring a woman back, whether it's on a date or going out and when you're doing approaching? So all these things are very, very crucial. That's why part of the big game plan here for you to get to the point where you're getting laid and getting more dates, having a plan, making a decision. Women like assertive men. So that has to be part of it, okay? Next, get a new outfit. As you can see, everything here is practical advice. So I'm not going to just be giving you a bunch of theory, but everything is something that you can use. Go to Pinterest. Type in to Pinterest. It's such an undervalued resource. Type in there, men's style and the year. Look at some of the outfits. Search them on Google. Search them on Amazon. And start buying some stuff to get a new outfit so that when you are actually going out there, that's what I wanted to do right here. When you're going out there, talking to more women, swiping in more women, when you're out there flirting with more women, you're going to look your best, okay? And I want to add to this, it's not just a new outfit, but get a haircut. Spend over $50 on a haircut. I know that you might be used to going to super cuts or quick cuts or quick super cuts, fast cuts, or whatever cuts you're going to that I used to go to too. But when you go to a place that you spend a little bit more money, they take it seriously. It's not just in and out. Okay? I know a lot of you guys are going to your Floyds, and hell, I go to Floyds too every once in a while. But it's nice and time to step it up to someone who understands what they're doing, who are real professionals at this. Okay? So if you're already getting a haircut at a great place and you're paying whatever, that's fine. But if you're not and you need to look your best and you need to get the best grooming advice, focus on that. So get that done as soon as possible so you look your best, okay? That's the plan here. If you need help and you want your own personal coach who's in your corner at all times, who are getting results like this, look at this here. I'm working my way through Hooked and I'm doing the homework, several cold approaches last night, feeling a lot more comfortable and confident. Really appreciate the support. Looking forward to our session. Thanks again, Jamal. Jamal's one of the coaches at TripAdvice. Look at this. Getting laid tonight. And then again, good night last night. Met a girl I was attracted to on a cold approach. Her advice was golden. We hit it off. Ended back up at my place. The sex was good. Probably want to hook up with her again. Look at that. Amazing. This is the results you see when you work with us. So don't hesitate. And if you're doing this on your own, you have a full plan from beginning to end here. Keep it simple. KISS. Keep it simple. Silly. Or keep it simple. Stupid. But I don't want to call you stupid because you're not stupid anymore. You're learning. So let's get this all together. Hope this helps. I'll see you in the next video.